Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel, and today I am really excited to be able to share at last the L'Oreal Pro Glow Foundation. So yes, it's the L'Oreal 24-hour Infallible Pro Glow. Now a lot of you will be thinking, oh, this isn't new, but it is. So it's been available for a couple of years if you live in America, and I think even Australia and other parts of the world, but it's literally only just become available in the UK, and the only places that you can get it from that I'm aware is Amazon. And I've got no idea when the drugstores are going to be stocking it, but I've just wanted this for ages. So it's meant to give you a really lovely radiant finish. I'm 47, so I need a little bit of glow in my skin because it's just sort of starting to lose its natural radiance and everything. So for me, I don't want to have a full matte face. It's sort of fine, I think, when you're younger, but you know, when you've got more mature skin, you need a bit of glow. So there have been lots of videos on YouTube already, in particular from a lot of the American YouTubers, and also people that have been able to sort of get some in the PR packages and things like that. So trying to find my shade, it's always a bit tricky because I can't just pop into the store just to sort of swatch a bit on my arm like we all kind of do. So I have watched a few videos on YouTube, and I was umming and ahhing between a couple of shades. I got 204. 207 looks quite similar shade as well. It is coming into summer now as well, so it's either, if it is a bit dark, then hopefully in the next sort of couple of weeks or so, as I get a bit of a tan, it should suit me better. So on the back, it gives you this little chart here. So it sort of just lets you know that it is a radiant finish, and you can wait up to 24 hours. It's a medium coverage with an air-light texture. So it sounds very good. And on the front it says it's a radiant finish for normal to dry skin, and it is hydrating. So I don't have oily skin, so this for me sounds like a perfect foundation. It cost me $11.99 from Amazon, and even though I've got Amazon Prime, it didn't come with Prime, and I had to still pay postage, so I'm not quite sure what happened there, but that's fine. And it came from what was called Amazon Pantry instead, so I'm not quite sure, but it is definitely on Amazon. There's not a huge range of shades available, and I would say if you're in the UK and you're not sure, have a look online. There are quite a few videos that do swatches of all the shades, so, and they'll do plus on Google. I googled for shade comparisons, and they gave you you know, sort of similar foundations and the colours for those, so you can try and match it up to an existing foundation. So as I say, mine is in 204, which is Natural Buff. Now I have been tending to put my foundation on recently with just my fingers, but I think what I'm going to do half with my fingers and half with a makeup sponge. And look how clean this is. I've literally just cleaned it, no stains at all. So if you struggle to get your makeup sponges clean, then just check out this little hack up here, which I'll pop a link up here or down below. And if my foundation video is up first, then do keep an eye out, because this will be up in the next day or two if I've not uploaded it already. But yes, I'm very impressed that I can now get my sponges really clean. So I've already moisturised, and I haven't primed my face, but I've just popped some moisturiser on. I just want to see how it performs normally. Now it does say to shake it well, and then dot onto skin in a rolling motion for flawless coverage. I had watched somebody else's tutorial, and they hadn't shaken the bottle, and so then when they were trying to blend it in, it had white dots all over. But they then reapplied it after shaking it, and there wasn't any white dots in it. So give it a good shake, and I think it is quite a wet foundation. Oh, sealed. That makes me happy. And it's just a shame it's not in a pump. I do like pumps. Right, I think what I'll do, so I have got a few spots. I've got this little mark here, which has been there for a few weeks now. And I have some pigmentation. So we'll see how we get on. Let me just put my fringe out the way. As I say, I don't have particularly oily skin, and it's not overly dry, but I do definitely need to moisturise. So what we'll do my fingers. I'll pop it on just with my fingers this side. So it's coming out, it's quite fluid. I hope the shade's okay. Actually, it doesn't feel too runny. Well, it is runny-ish. Oh, don't know how much to put on. Right. So let's just rub that in. Oh, it's got really good coverage. Much better than what I thought. And I don't think the shade is too bad. It feels really nice. Really light. Might have put a bit too much on. Oh, I've put, oh well, I'll just rub it in. And I know well, I'm saying lots of you don't use fingers. I bet more of you use fingers than what let on, especially people my age who aren't into loads of makeup techniques. So I thought, do you know what, if people use the fingers, let's try it with our fingers, because not everybody uses brushes and sponges, and some people are like me. So I think it feels it does feel moisturising. Doesn't feel greasy. It's kind of like your own skin, but better. You can still see your skin through it, but you've definitely got coverage, and it evens out a lot of it. You can still see this, but that's fine. Got a slight yellowy undertone, I think, on this one, but I like it. I like the colour. I think it's actually a good match for me. So I'm going to try it on the other side with the sponge. Okay. It goes in virtually straight away with a sponge. I mean, it is absorbed. It does take up some of your product, doesn't it? But it's effortless. It's so easy, and it actually gives a nice light coverage. You can't feel it on your skin. Actually, I really like it with a sponge. I don't use a sponge that much. I might do if I'm going out. That is nice. I think it's perfect for summer. I love it. I just think my skin looks so much healthier. It's got a lovely sheen on it, a lovely glow, but not looking shiny. Just, it looks healthy. I'm going to see if we can build up on it a bit. I'm just going to finish off. I'll just go back over this side with the sponge. It doesn't even feel like I've got foundation on. It just feels like I've popped some moisturiser on. It feels beautiful. So let's pop a bit more on and see if we can build up and see what it looks like if we do put extra on. Just put a bit extra on my cheeks and across my nose. Let's see if I can cover that little red mark up. Oh, it's so easy to put on. Honestly, it feels gorgeous. How does it feel? feels a little bit, not greasy, but maybe it just needs to dry down. Now I don't powder, so I am not powdering this because that's not what I would normally do. Plus I think if you're going to powder, you're going to take away a bit of that radiance as well. I think I've got the shade really well. So this is, as I said, this is 204 Natural Buff. And I'm quite fair. What I've been wearing currently, to give you an indication of this, I have been wearing the L'Oreal True Match in the Vanilla Rose, and that's a sort of similar colour, I think. But this is gorgeous. I can't wait for it to come in Boots so I can get buy one get one half price, or 3 for the price of 2. I love it. I absolutely love it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to just go finish off the rest of my makeup. I'm coming. Let me just do a time check with you now so you can see how long it is. I am a bit late because I just got back from the caravan. So it is currently, my time is, blimey. I've got all my notifications on my phone, excuse me. There. So it's 13:19. So we can probably get a good, I'll maybe check in a couple of times. I'll check in around tea time, and then I'll check in at the end of the day. But that, I'll give you a close, well, I haven't got a zoom, but you can see it's just a really, really nice coverage. You can still see my blemishes, but it has definitely evened out my skin tone, and there is a glow. So I'll go put my makeup on and I'll be back in a minute. Right, so that's my makeup finished, and it has actually gone on really, really nicely, and I can already tell I absolutely love this foundation. So I don't even feel like I need to do my check-ins later, but I will. Currently just after 1:30, so it's 13, oops, where are we, 13:31. So I'll pop round about 5 o'clock-ish, and then maybe about 9 o'clock, so that'll give us like 8 hours worth of wear. But I already know I love it. It's just, you just know yourself when you've got a foundation that suits. I can't feel it on my skin. I love it. So yeah, there we go. I shall see you all again at tea time and let you know what I think. Hi, so I'm just checking in. It is currently 17:08. So that's probably been on now about 4 hours. I've been out. I've walked around to my mum and dad's. I've been out shopping. I've had my dinner. I had an early dinner tonight, and it is really warm today as well. And I think it's holding up really well. It's hard to tell, I think, in this light properly, but I don't feel like I've lost any of my coverage at all. I have been wearing sunglasses, and I think it looks fine. I think it's still got quite a nice glow to it. I am really, really liking it. It's not particularly worn off anywhere. What is it like? No, I think it looks okay. So yeah, I definitely think so far it's one of my favourite foundations I've tried in a long time. It is definitely like your own skin, but better. I like the fact it's not a thick, cakey mask of makeup. And I definitely think, you know, like with the warmer weather coming, it's a really comfortable daytime foundation to wear. So what I'll do, I will probably check in again in about another 4 hours and see how we get on then. I won't be wearing it for the full 24 today. But yeah, I just wanted to get this video out there to you. So I'll pop back in 4 hours and see you all later. Bye. Hi there. So back for my last check-in for my foundation. Now, it's a little bit earlier than what I said, just because I am wanting to go get a bath and pop on the face mask. So I'm very sorry, guys. It is 19:36. So it's been on just over 6 hours, about nearly 6.5 hours. I've had to come to a different room. The lighting's is going, so I think I'll definitely do another wear test for you, maybe just as part of another makeup look, and I can feed back at the end of that video so we can get a full day's wear from like sort of like 8 in the morning through to about 8 at night. Try and get a 12-hour wear test for you. I have to say I am loving it. Move this curtain, sorry, I'm chasing light. I think it is just a really natural looking finish for someone my age. I think it's absolutely amazing, and to be honest, I think it would suit all skins, you know, of all ages. Not sure how you would be if you're oily and like you need your, you know, used to your more matte finishes, but I think if you were to use a mattifying primer, you'd probably be fine. Then you could get your radiance through. I'm sure on quite a few of the YouTube channels I have watched with girls with oily skin, they've still really enjoyed this foundation. All I know is that for myself, as a 47-year-old woman with sort of like normal skin, sort of dry with a bit of breakout, I am loving it. I cannot feel the makeup on my face at all, as I mentioned earlier, and as soon as I started to put it on, I just knew that I loved it. I'm one of these people, I do sort of touch my face a lot. My makeup, I've had a close look in the mirror, it's still on. It's not full coverage, but it doesn't claim to be full coverage, and I don't want a full coverage heavy face for through the day. It'd be interesting to see. I will sort of try it, I think, on a night out with a primer as well, and just sort of see what sort of coverage I can get and what sort of finish. And it'll also be interesting to try it with some like illuminating primers and things as well, and see how glowy it can be. As I say, shine doesn't bother me because I'm not oily anyway, so any sort of radiance in glow that I can get to my skin, I welcome. I just absolutely love it. Just to remind you, so just to remind you that the shade I got was 204, and there's not a huge shade range, I think, which is just a pity. So hopefully they'll add some more shades into their range so it can help. And the way that it goes through the range, it doesn't seem to sort of necessarily go from lightest to darkest. Definitely some of the shades where there's a bit of a gap, they can be quite similar. As I said, like 204 and 207 look quite similar from what I can see. And I know, I think the lighter shades as well can look quite similar as well. There's not much to choose between them. But I think if you can get your correct shade, you'll be laughing and you'll love it. And hopefully before not too long, they will be available in Boots and Superdrug. So you can actually sort of go and swatch them in store, and then maybe sometimes mix up a few shades to get just your perfect shade. But I am really happy with this shade that I got, happy with the formulation, and even used a sponge to put it on with. Oh my goodness. So yeah, it's been a good day. So I hope you found this useful, and if nothing else, at least I'm just trying to get the word out that it is available in the UK. So head on over to Amazon, and I'll pop a link down below so that you can follow that and just get it for yourself, because I think once word gets out, I think it's going to be a sellout. I really do. So I don't even know how I found out. It was just by accident, but I'm absolutely delighted that I've managed to get hold of some. So let me know if you've got it, if you've tried it, and what you think. And I hope you do like it. If you get it off the back of my recommendation and you don't like it, I am sorry. All I can say is that I like it and I think it suits me and my skin type. I will be back with a proper wear test for about 12 hours. So watch out for that. It probably won't be for another couple of weeks, I think, to be honest. And yeah, that's it. So take care, guys. Thank you ever so much for watching. Give me a thumbs up if this has been helpful to you at all. And I'll see you all again soon. Bye.